does keep things exciting.
All right. Everybody likes to start off with a little joke. So go ahead and read your jokes. I like it. The first one's the one I really like. Makes me glad I'm a penguin.
You need to read it to us, we're down.
I'm sorry. Okay, a pair of cows were talking in a field. One says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" "Yeah," the other cow says. "Makes me glad I'm a penguin."
That's a groaner.
And then, I don't think I look 30. "Do you, dear?" asked the wife. "No, darling, not now," her husband replied. "But you used to."
You have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Don Burns. Me and my wife Lynette have a website called I Am Lakeland.com. It's a directory of Lakeland. Most of you know this. This is not my first time here at the Chamber. This was a few pounds ago, back in '04. My wife and my son, he's 21 now. So if I'd have stuck with it, I'd be up there with you guys.
There you go.
But Google came along. What I did was I put restaurant menus on the internet. I had a directory of restaurant menus back then. Google came along, took it all away. I was out of business. But I still got the aspirations. When I moved to Lakeland, I still wanted to do something, you know? Okay, so I Am Lakeland is a list of directory of colleges, churches, sculptures, things to do in restaurants for new people, free business listings. Anybody who's not on it, everybody knows it's a free listing for me. You remember the old phone books? There used to be a phone book. And we recently launched Lakeland Events. There doesn't seem to be a one place. I mean, the Chamber's got one, but that's basically for Chamber members. But I'm trying to put government, private business, residents all in one location. So on our site, I'm trying to mash everything, the arts, the business, I'm trying to put everything on there. And of course, we sell our products. Anything that's got to do with Lakeland, we're trying to come up with good ideas to make a few dollars. And I'm always wanting new ideas and collaborations. I'm always looking to business partner to do something with everybody. So if you have any information or interested, let me know. I want to give you a few just general informations about Lakeland if you don't know about Lakeland. It was incorporated in 1885, 75 square miles, 66 land, 9 of it is Lakeland. Population 109, 1 queen. Everybody knows who our queen is in Lakeland, Monica. Within 100 miles, with Orlando and Tampa, within 100 miles, 9 million people. There's a lot of money to be made. Money's being switched and leads help. And over the tourist 1.5 million people visit just Polk County alone. And I don't know what that's covering part of it, but Realtor.com ranked us as #1 as the fastest going. Behind there it says retirement towns. So there is business, there is money to be made here in Lakeland. We know that. Just some more general information, personal incomes. Everybody makes $36,000 per capita, so every person, 36. We're a little bit below the average. Population breakdown, 25 to 34 is the biggest demographic. Excuse me. A little bit more information. Okay, when it comes to leads, some lead facts. Everybody helps each other get these leads. Okay, everybody's helping everybody. That's what we like to see, and everybody's helping everybody. Marketers say that is the biggest problem in business. 61% of us have that problem. We all have that problem of getting. And don't worry if you're not doing good, because we all struggle with it. 79% of the leads never convert into business, never get anything out of it. Poor conversion rates, we believe, and I have found, is due to nurturing. Once you get a lead, what do you guys do? You'll make the phone call, the customer says no, do you call them back? Do you nurture? Almost like a child. You need to develop the nurturing of go back to them, contact them on a regular basis. 63% inquire about you won't convert for the last 3 months. That's part of the 3 months you need to convert it. During that 3 months, that lead is also looking at your competitors. So if you're not engaging with them, if you're not nurturing them, they're talking to your competitors. So those that are people that are following up are the ones that are going to get the lead.
Yeah.
Building that trust.
I
And
would interrupt you at this point.
go ahead, please go ahead.
I don't need to say anything.
That's
No,
our cards.
That's what you do in that.
We got the message.
Yes.
Send that.
Literally.
Yeah.
53% of marketers say half or more of their budgets allocated to lead generation. It's going to be, why not spend the time nurturing your lead as opposed to spending your dollars on the next lead? Spend more time with each lead is what I'm suggesting. And this is, nurturing is the process of developing and reinforcing your relationship with your buyers at every stage until you get that sale. Companies that nurture get 50% more of the sales at a 33% lower cost. I can't say it enough. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. In my opinion, what I have found, nurturing is where it's at. Getting the lead, following up. Today, social media is one of the most critical things you can do. Join your social media. I have gotten a lot of business through social media. Of course, I'm on the internet. I don't provide the services that a lot of you guys provide. But make sure it's professional, make sure it looks good. Follow up with emails, phone calls. You guys all develop your own sales pitch for your leads. I'm just offering, spend more time with that lead, spend more time. They don't want to be sold to, they want to be heard. You're a consumer yourself. Think about it on the consumer side as well as the sales side, what you would want, what you would expect to do if you were going to spend a lot of money on a service. They also expect a level of personalization. If you're not giving them personalized service, they're going to go to someone else, the competitor who knows this in advance, is giving personal trade. And that's it. As part of the consumer, you want to be sold, you don't want to be sold to, you want to be heard.
Yep.
Questions, comments?
I get most of mine through internet, and so on my CRM, I can get all the emails, but half the time I prefer to call. Like, how can we convert the lead just to a straight call and get an answer right away?
Yeah, as long as you're following up and building your own sales pitch. It's just that I have found that giving up, hearing that first no, and then not calling them back, not following up, is where a lot of your investment drops off.
I need a secretary for that.
It's pure sales, we know that.
Let me add on something to you. It used to be 7 touches was the minimum to get a sale. That number is now increased to 16. Takes 16 touches before a client will do business with you. Unless you have a commodity that people sell, but most of us here have a unique service or product, and which means we're out there prospecting. Guys, I will be the first to tell you, if you're not into the digital market and not using the digital tools, you're leaving 70% of the business
On the table.
Yep.
A lot of people won't answer the phone no more because they think it's a scam.
Yeah, right.
I do
Phone's
text,
hard.
I do text.
Yeah.
They will answer a text, and if you can put your logo in that text, they'll feel more comfortable in getting that
A
text.
phone call, and if they don't answer, then I'll send a text.
Yeah, but I always put the logo, like the mouse card. I was like, oh, okay.
And if you're referred, make sure you're mentioning the nominator.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you're calling them. Goes a
Now, you
long
mentioned
way.
something that's, I think is critical to any business, is a CRM. What CRM are you using?
Check Cherry.
Checkmate, okay, I've heard of
It's
it.
kind of newer.
I know the big boy in town is Salesforce. I don't recommend Salesforce to anybody. It is too robust, too module, and you'll go nuts trying to figure it out. I've done 2 Salesforce integrations as a project manager, and one took 18 months and $4 million.
That's what I use now. Well, not for hot work, but for my
Yeah.
next job.
if you're wanting a CRM that's free, I would consider HubSpot. It's a real good, competes very well with Salesforce, but, for a single user, especially if you're out there doing sales, it's a great little product to use.
I'm gonna share a real quick story. I've always wanted to share this with somebody. I have found this to be the time to share. When I was 8 years old, I was asked at a elementary school thing what I would do as a millionaire at 8 years old. And I said if I had too much to put in the bank, I would give it away. And if I was real old and had too much, I'd give it away if I was a millionaire. Well, I'm a millionaire. I'm gonna give away some money. Who wants some money? You want some money? Everybody wants some money? I have some money to give away. Here is a nickel for you.
Just produced it, huh?
That's a nickel for you.
I like that.
That's funny.
That's good.
That's cute.
That's
That's
clever.
awesome.
Did Krylik make those?
Yeah.
I love them.
What can you buy for it?
But what's a nickel?
Tokens.
You can even play roll.
I heard about wooden
No,
nickels.
what's it? I heard about those too.
That's cute.
JD, didn't Brian used to have poker chips that you guys would give away?
We still do.
Okay.
They just
That's
kind
cute.
of good. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta use this.
Oh, you're not
I need this for bridal show.